Hello, beloved. Thank you so much for joining me. This will be your message from the divine. This will be your message from the divine. I'm grateful for your time and I thank you so much for joining me. To those keen or interested, I do offer personal readings. If you want to book me for a personal reading, you'll find my email listed in my description box below. Let's tap into this energy. Let's tap into this reading. Let's tap into this message here, okay? So I am channeling an energy of an evil spirit, okay? Somebody is an evil spirit here. Whoever this person is, their evil spirit has consumed them, okay? This person's evil spirit has consumed them. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed to the Star reversed. This is somebody that has no clue, no idea, no thought, no emotion on how to release themselves from this evil spirit. So this evil spirit that they possess has completely taken over them or taken control of them. Whoever this person is struggling at this time, suffering at this time, crying at this time, in pain, in sorrow, in strife, in chaos, in war at this time, okay? This person is in a position where they're struggling to recall or revisit or readdress, reassess who they used to be in order for them to see where they went wrong in life. So they can't get rid of this evil spirit because they can't revisit, readdress, reassess who they've been in the past, because whoever they were in the past is the reason why they're in this evil spirit energy. So with this Eight of Swords reversed to the Seven of Wands here, there's no beating the odds when it comes to this situation. Someone's bound, trapped, and stuck, and they can't get rid of this bondage, okay? This tie, soul tie, okay? This link. They can't get rid of it, they can't remove it, they can't release it, they can't cleanse it. It's something that they need to learn to deal with or live with or cohabit with by way of their own world, life, and reality. Whatever coping mechanisms or coping systems, none of them are effective enough to keep this person out of this evil spirit that has taken control of them, possessed them, and, fully just made them a host. They're a host to an evil entity or evil deity or some form of evil demon, okay, or demonic force, okay? So at this time, this person is trying to go to priests. I see this person with the Six of Voices. They're doing whatever priests say they must do, or Baptist, or someone that is in a church or a church owner. They're tapping into religion or trying to figure out religious ways or techniques or methods to get rid of this evil, this evilness, okay? This evil eye, okay? So they're trying to get rid of it. So each time or each day or each second of the day, each hour of the day, they recall, revisit, reassess what led them here, but they can't fully or completely tap into the reason due to the truth behind the reason itself. So whatever this was done against you. Somebody formed a weapon against you. Whoever this person is living in regret, deep, in-depth regret, okay? The type of regret that makes you want to go back to the day you thought you could do something to someone. Because they're now in a situation, in a predicament, in a circumstance where they want to return to the day, that day where they wanted something to happen to you and they wanted to be the reason for it. They wanted to be the reason for it. This person wanted to be the reason that you don't know yourself. We have the Hermit reversed. You don't know who you are, you don't understand who you are, you don't think in a manner that you used to, you don't see yourself in a way that you used to, you don't feel the same way anymore, you don't think the same way anymore, you don't do things in the same manner, your behavior, patterns, or habits. Like somebody thought they could play Allah, okay, they could play God. Somebody thought the divine would never protect you, or the universal laws of karma would never attack them back for what they sent your way by way of energy, through thoughts, emotions, behaviors that they projected into your world, life, and reality. Because the very same reason they wanted what they wanted for you is the very same reason they can't look at. They can't go back to that reason and understand it for what it is. They are completely trying to live in an illusion of the actual truth. Like, no, that's not what I wanted for them. That's not what I wanted for them. They're trying to be like that about the situation in delusional energy, hence the illusion itself. Like, no, I've always loved this person. We have the identity card to the Two of Cups. I've always loved this person. I see them as this, that, and the third. You know, I view them as this, that, and the third. They have this, that, and the third type of impact to me. Okay, like someone's trying to just lie to themselves about the situation. So if they can't assess it within themselves, how can they face the truth itself outside of everything else involved or everyone else involved? If this person can't take accountability, then what does that mean? If they can't look at what they've done, what they've said, how they've acted, the thoughts and emotions they projected, what does that mean? This is a lie to claim that they always felt connected to you or anything along the lines of love towards you. Somebody has never been on that. That's never been their vibration, their frequency, their wavelength. That's never been who they are. So all this time, they've just been hoping you don't figure that out about them. All this time, they're just hoping you walk in delusions as well. You walk in delusional energy, you just don't see it. And when it's too late, they've already done what they wanted to do in your energy by way of betrayal, backstabbing, deceit, okay? The energy of hate, jealousy, and envy. This is the energy here with regards to this person towards you, but they're living in the return to sender. They're living in the adverse effect, okay? They're living in the energy of what they sent your way. So they have to live in the same thing they wanted for you, okay? Whether it's something they desperately wanted by way of attacking or conniving, strategizing, or by way of wanting something to happen to you because they want to feed into whatever hate, jealousy, and envy this is. Nonetheless, they are facing the consequences while you remain who you are regardless. As you remain who you are regardless, they still want to be a follower, a copycat, a mimic, a clone. They still want to be in the energy of copying you, okay, mimicking you, duplicating you, cloning your energy, or being exactly the way you are, okay, with this 10 of Wands here, 10 of Inspiration. Like, no, I need to also be this way. Like, that's who they are, I also need to be this way. Or that's how they are, I also need to be this way. We have the Fool to the Page of Cups here. So they want to reconcile, okay? They want to mend. They want to come in and say, let's forget about everything that happened. Let's start over. Because they feel that's the antidote, that's the elixir, that's the cure to whatever problem or issue or circumstance or predicament or situation of evil that they're facing. They're a host to some form of evil spirit, evil deity, evil demonic force, evil demon, okay? It has just possessed them and taken control of them, so they feel that they need to make things right with you in life for them to be freed, okay? But the freedom that they need to seek is the one where they did what they did to begin with. They need to revisit that, reassess that, reevaluate that. They need to revisit that, reassess that, and reevaluate that. They need to go back to that. There's nothing that has to do with you here. It has everything to do with what they thought they could do to you here. Because I see here that with this, I see a white rose symbolic to purity or truth or beauty of purity and truth, meaning that you are always authentic, or we're always authentic when it comes to this person. It's not something that you're faking or falsifying or wearing a mask about. Whoever you were to them, you meant it. It was real to you. It was original. It was real. It was authentic. It was real. It was the truth, your truth. But they wanted to take advantage of that because they saw weakness in your kindness. But the only weakness they possessed is that jealousy. The only weakness they possess is that rage of envy. The only weakness they possess is the hate. They're wearing those bloodstains, or bloodstains are symbolic to what weapon someone formed against another person. So that weapon formed against another person is not something they have to live with. Because when they formed that weapon, they had no idea that they had to pay the price for it. Because they were forming it with their own intentions, with their own guaranteed outcome that they formulated mentally and emotionally. But the physical realm and the spiritual realm of the universal alignment of who you are meant to be repelled this person's evilness. Meaning they now have to face the fact that you are not meant to be touched. You are someone that's meant to live a life of being untouchable, whether that be by harm or injury. Something as simple as sickness is not meant to completely dismantle you, disable you, harm you fully. Like, you are somebody that's meant to always overcome, overachieve, overdo it in a way that is of ambition, goals, passions, caliber, status quo, image, reputation, in a way that's going to propel you to your next destination by way of purpose, destiny, and fate. The love that the universe has for you, the love the divine has for you, will always make sure you're taken care of, even in situations of lack, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, where you feel like it's not enough, something's not enough, you're not enough. That energy always lives in temporary force. That force of the energy itself will die off and eliminate itself from your reality world of life once that is over. The chapter, that era of your life, but it's never meant to be forever. You're always meant to get on the other side of any tunnel. Every tunnel, through every adversity, turbulence, mishaps, and trouble, you're meant to conquer. You're a victor, okay? While this person is a saboteur, you're a victor, okay? We have the Seven of Materials reversed to the Hangman. They want to literally make things right so bad. They want to make things right so bad. Beloved, they want to make things right so bad. I need to go see her. I need to go see him. I need to go have this conversation. I need to go make things right. This energy has followed me ever since I sent it out to another person by way of behavior, thoughts, emotions, my heart, my mind, where it was intentionally. Because now that same energy is nowhere near you. It's not close to you. It's not even if you are aware of an energy, beloved, it does not mean it affects you, or it should mean anything to you. You don't need to care. It's not your matter. It's not your issue. It's not your problem. It's merely just awareness. And whoever this is trying to dodge what they sent out, but they can't overcome this energy because it has overcome them. They can't flow with their days because every day they're haunted and tormented by what they've done. They can't live with themselves because they can't face what they've done. Whatever this was really dark. The sort of darkness that is unspoken, or the sort of darkness that is lethal, the sort of darkness that is fatal, the sort of darkness that is hidden, a mystery, or unspoken, as I've established in the energy, but nonetheless, that's over with. They already conjured up and casted that and incantated that over their own life. That's a curse in itself, to be envious, jealous, and hateful. That's a hex in itself. That's bad juju. And somebody is living in that energy. but they wanted you to be in it, but they're bound, they're trapped, they're stuck in it, and that's their reality world and life for eternity. They'll have to walk that path till eternity, because this is something that you were never meant to come back from with this death reversed. They thought they could do something that was meant to unalive you or put you in a position to be eternally sick, mentally, emotionally, spiritually here, okay? But nothing happened to you. You're safe, you're sound, you're present, you're healthy, you're taken care of. The universe will always provide. The divine will always meet you where you want to be met by way of comfort in situations of lack or in situations of doubt and uncertainty. You always find providence. You always find a home. You always find a place of rest, whether that be a sanctuary, that be something you need, someone you want. You'll always find it. Because that's who you are. That's your vibration. That's your frequency. That's your wavelength. And none of this has anything to do with you. It's over for this person. We have the Five of Cups, the moon to the world, cosmos. It's like, this can't be undone. That's the ultimate truth. That's the absolute truth. That's the effective truth. The accurate truth is nothing that was done by this energy of a person towards you, the evil they cast, they incantated, they conjured, the behaviors, thoughts, and emotions, their heart and mind intentionally, it can't be undone. It's in the air. And that spirit of the air is within them. That's why they feel what they feel and think what they think, because they're surrounded by their own evil energy. And they're trying to make it about you, trying to say they need to seek an elixir. They need to seek an antidote. They need to seek the answer, the truth, the clarity. They need to seek the cure through you, when the actual truth of that is there's nothing like that. How are you to blame for somebody else's unwise decisions and choices, even if they're done upon you? It's not your place. It's like if somebody defies or disobeys the auric sphere of another person, when they see that, no, this is somebody I think I should leave alone because I feel it in my spirit, in my soul, and I think it as well, and they still go ahead and do something, that's not on you. That's somebody thinking they can still do what they're doing regardless of the warnings they are feeling. They're not taking heed. Regardless of the warnings they're thinking, they're not respecting or obeying that, because they're seeing it as a problem, a threat, like you're not supposed to be left alone. I can tamper with your peace. I can affect your mental health. I can make your emotions imbalanced. I can say this and it happened to you, when that's not real. They're bitter, angry, miserable, sad, in melancholy, somber energy, crying themselves to sleep, wanting comfort from something that they've put themselves through, wanting to be seen and validated by the same energy they sent out. It's actually absurd, beloved, but this was your message from the divine. You're protected, you're safe and sound. To those keen or interested, I offer personal readings. If you want to book me for a personal reading, you'll find my email listed in my description box below. I thank you so much for your time, beloved. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye.